Welcome back to Invest Global. Today we're going to be taking a look at the project called SuperFarm, aka Super. So, this is a project that was actually started by EllioTrades, a great YouTuber and person in the crypto space, doing a lot of great things for the altcoin market, in my opinion. And I really like that someone in kind of the YouTube altcoin analysis space created their own project and really has taken the best and left the rest. As Abraham Lincoln says, learn from everybody, even if it's what not to do. So basically, what Elio was able to do is see all these other projects where they fall short and what things they're doing good on, and take the things they're doing good on, innovate his own project, cut out the things that don't work. And I think this is really where more projects should move to, is because when you have people that are so active in the space, they understand the community, they understand kind of the psychology behind some of the retail investors. There is a really great opportunity here, and he really saw the opportunity in the NFT space. And obviously, he's been developing this for a long time, but you have to be agile. You have to be able to adapt with a project like this. And that's what he's done. And I really think this is done well. Obviously, there has been some hype because, he does have a fairly large following. And we did see this nice pump up. But I personally think, we will definitely be breaking these all-time highs again. This is a project that I really like for long term, as most of the altcoin projects we talk about on this channel. Some obviously are not the most desirable, in my opinion, for long-term investing. But with SuperFarm, there is kind of this allure, I guess you could say, around Elio and how he really does control a quality audience. And I think his analysis has always been really, really great and really unbiased. Clearly, when you start your own project, you're going to cover the things, but he just says it how it is. So really, like I said, today we're just going to go over some of my thoughts, look over some of the main things they're doing. And then with any of these videos, really what I kind of move towards is typically I will do follow-up videos if you let me know in the comments which individual aspects you have questions on. So if you want to see like super USDT technical analysis, I can do a technical analysis video. If you want to see a video just specifically on the fundamentals, just specifically on the tokenomics, just on the white paper, just on the medium, just on certain aspects, just let me know, or a tutorial video. But that's the whole point here, guys. Okay, so this is kind of their limited NFT thing, and essentially what these are going to be doing is playable NFTs, okay? So that's absolutely huge, where they're worth actual real-world value. He says SuperFarm is committed to innovating and being a leader in the non-fungible token space. So the actual applications include non-fungible token farming, NFT generation, video game applications, partnering with celebrities and brands, bringing in influencers, and then actually adding art to the space. So I love this. I really think this is awesome. And it's kind of like an incubator, for these. I think since they have, sorry for the yawn. I think since they have such a large following and, for the market cap, 30,000 people to like this is a lot. I mean, this has fallen fairly dramatically. I mean, I'm considering averaging in a little bit, especially if it falls farther. I mean, if it falls below that 150 level, like right now it's around 173, but if it falls below 150, I'd kind of start averaging in, because this is a quality project. You have to identify the actual quality projects versus the ones that are just kind of out there and not actually doing what they're saying. There's so many projects out there that talk a big talk, but SuperFarm's actually walking the walk. So let's go down a little bit. Let's see some of their recent announcements. They basically say that we believe in the power of the community and releasing regular products based on community wants. We believe in interoperability and cross-chain. That's incredible. You need to focus on cross-chain interoperability if you're building a big project. You have to have all these different chains working together so you really get the best of the best. You don't have to rely on just one individual chain. We believe anyone should easily be able to create, buy, and sell NFTs without writing any code. We believe in creators having power and freedom so they can earn more. It's so good to see. Okay, so on their Twitter, this is one thing where it's like, if you don't like Twitter, that's all good. I personally don't use a personal Twitter, but for the crypto space specifically, there is a lot of great benefits of following. Ooh, I'm not following pools. There is a lot of benefits of following projects like this. So Cold Stack, for example, This is one that's been getting a lot of attention. Maybe I'll do a deep dive video on this. For Cold Stack, it's similar to kind of what Filecoin is doing. It's in kind of that category of cloud computing storage, and since they're kind of, I guess, partnered with SuperFarm, there is some benefit of having a giant audience like this where you can get the word out. Because if your project doesn't have anyone following it, it's hard to do. It's really hard to grow, and that's why I think it's absolutely incredible. This whole donkey thing on what was this on? Yeah, on Superstarter. I mean, Donkey's incredible. That what they're actually doing here with basically, Donkey is a little bit harder to explain, but since they're launching on a Superstarter, which maybe I'll do a tutorial video on that. Um, Basically, they're able to aggregate yield farms. Okay, so yield farming right now is actually very complicated. Like, in order to do it, it's basically a full-time job. Like, you have to have all your different yields set up, you have to find the best rates, you have to kind of bounce in between all these different things, and then you have to actually like sit there and watch it and make sure you don't get hacked. And there's many other things obviously that go along with that. That's just very, very basic. So basically what Donkey does is similar to what 1inch does for decentralized exchanges, is it aggregates all these together so you get the best possible yield without having to do as much work. And there's other projects launching on Superstarter. There's great things here with SuperFarm. So this is phase one in their roadmap, alpha, beta, and then full release. I really apologize for the yawns. I might have to make another video on this because I know people get mad at yawning. Okay, so NFT, ignore the yawning, no more yawning. NFT drops, NFT Launchpad, NFT Marketplace, beta, claim portal, auctions, partner, and celeb. So they've basically done this. This alpha they've basically completed. Beta, they do have some social features, but as far as all these kind of things that they're building on top of NFTs, I really think that's coming down a little bit later down the line. Chess pack openings, that is a huge market, guys. You don't realize how big the gambling market is. I mean, people still play the lottery. I remember, when I was super, super young, people would love those video games where it's like, you pay for the random treasure chest, even though if you get screwed every time, it's something about the game aspect of it. It's something about like the intrigue that draws people in. And I really think that will be huge for NFTs. Thinking about it, if they have an NFT pack and they're like, you have a chance to win a CryptoPunk. You have a chance to win, I don't know, like a Beeple. Beeple might be a bit much because those are going for ridiculous amounts. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you have a chance to win free land in Sandbox Lands or one of the top CryptoPunks. People will go for that because it's worth actual real world value. It's like playing the lottery. Now, personally, that is not the type of that, like that for me. That's not really investing. Then you're getting into a whole nother thing. I think maybe owning a token like Super, where you can capitalize on those things, would be investing in an ecosystem like that. So if you think that's an interesting narrative with kind of the packs and the chests, and you understand what I'm talking about, you've experienced something similar. What you can do is invest in Super. Again, obviously not financial advice. I'm just saying how you could do this without having to, open the packs yourselves and trying to have exposure that way. Rather, you can have exposure to the upside with this just by holding the underlying token that they'll be using. So phase three, full release, voting, trading, that's going to be huge, the NFT trading on here. NFT generation release, NFT farm, NFT gamification, that'll be awesome. Oh, rental, oh, wow, okay. So NFT rental and loans, that's very interesting. And then fiat implementation. I think the NFT rental will be hilarious. Like, that is, huh. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But anyways, just back here to the super token, market cap is at $176 million. Trading volume is kind of iffy. I mean, $12 million is okay, but I would like to see, for the amount of adoption this project has, for the amount of followers it has, a little bit more. Circulating max supply is about 10%. That's going to keep rising. Is the max supply? Oh, sorry. Last yawn. The max supply is $1 billion, and overall, I personally, like I said before, I think we're going to kind of form a little bit of a cup and handle, pop back up to this top here, and then my price target, I could see at the peak, conservative, this project being $1 billion market cap, like based on kind of all the factors of NFTs, really what they're doing here and how they're kind of carving out a different niche, especially with Superstarter and these different really great projects launching on there. I really think that it does have the opportunity to do something like maybe not close to a 10x, but more like a 5x. You see, like if we get to a $200 million market cap, I could see a 5x to a $1 billion market cap. I'm more like to focus on market cap and volume rather than, short term. The thing that people get confused on with the price is you can create whatever max supply you want. You can have 10 as the max supply. That doesn't mean that the price, just because the price is $100,000, that you have to buy $100,000. No, that's the whole point of tokenized ownership and fractional ownership. Just like it with Bitcoin, you should be stacking satoshis. You should not be. I mean, most people are probably not buying Bitcoin every single day, right? But ideally, you can dollar cost average into something like Bitcoin. Maybe now it's a little bit expensive for you, but it all depends on your time horizon, right? Like if you're just looking to invest now and sell within 6 months, yes, maybe it's a little expensive. But if you're looking to buy and hold for the next 10 years, I would say you probably are going to regret it if you're not buying it now. So that's basically it for this video on Super. Again, just a quick introduction video. Hope everyone enjoyed. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you like the video, like, subscribe, button all, invest global, and until next time.